Hello and welcome to What's So Great About, the podcast that knows. And now the end is near, and so we face the not so final curtain. My name's Terry.
My name's Andy.
How the hell are you, Andy?
Very well, and you?
I'll state my case, of which
No,
I'm
say the line in the
tone. Very well.
I'm glad to hear that. Okay, whatever.
We lost it.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, good. What a way to start this finale before
It's
hiatus.
Really, it's a end of season finale.
Yeah, absolutely.
You might say.
Yeah. Feels like we've been on this one season for
many
3 years, going on 3 years now, since the last time we took our paternity leave.
Have we been doing it? COVID, I guess. Although, no, we was out of
babies.
COVID. We were out
when
of COVID.
we both had children.
Yes, around the same time.
Yeah, I mean, you're a few months apart, but like,
yeah,
you know,
that was the last time, wasn't it?
Mila's like 6 months older than
Mila
Gus.
just turned 3, so
yeah, Gus will be 3 in December. So
I have to say though, we are. You can call us a lot of things, Terry, but one thing we are is consistent. You know what I mean?
In releasing episodes, 100%.
Yeah.
In tone, in quality.
Oh, while varies.
Who cares about those things, huh?
But I mean, we strive much to the detriment of our significant others.
Yes.
like,
and our mental health.
We got to get this pod out.
Yeah.
You know. So yeah. So you know.
Enough of the jacking off. How the hell are you?
Very well.
Yeah.
Very well.
I tell you, I've been better.
Oh yeah. Why?
Let me tell you a story.
What happened?
Getting the train home last night.
Yeah.
And, stopped at Bray. We're told, sorry, train services are suspended. Done. No more.
Oh.
For the day, anyway. Because there was a vulnerable person at Greystone's Dart Station. Now, I don't know what happened. Does it mean that they tried to kill themselves? I'm not sure. That's the impression I was getting.
Open to scammers. Gullible.
No.
They're always getting beat at that cup game on the street.
Find the red card. It's totally not hard.
Wallet inspector.
He looks and acts like the guy dealing. So
you were at Bray on the way home?
Yeah, stop. Everybody get off the train. We're not doing anything.
You're like, okay, how am I getting home now?
And we're organising buses for you. It's happened before? Fine.
Why don't you fuck
Normally reliable. So I go outside to the guy in the orange vest. Now, in fairness, it was...
What's this fool going to say?
Hundreds of people there. And
yeah.
He's like, yeah, this bus is coming. I was like, Rat Drum. He's like, yeah, that's on the Rosslare route. Yep. Great. So, yeah, that's going to be coming. No problem. Doing all the stops. We'll let you know when they get here. Then I hear a little while later, 2 buses showing up, and he's like, Rosslare buses, and I was like, over to him, like, the Rosslare route, and he's like, yeah, that one over there.
Oh.
Great, go on over. And they get out, the bus driver, I'm like, you going to Rathdrum, on the Rosslare route? And he's like looking at me like I have 2 heads, and I'm like, yeah. He's like, yes. And I'm like, okay, great, get on. Here we go, riding home and stuff. First of all, sweatiest fucking bus in the world. And then we're like chugging along the motorway, and I'm like, actually, exit 14 here. Well, 16 is coming up, and when I got the bus last time, I don't remember us being on the motorway this long. We've just passed 16, but no worries, 18.
18's right around the corner.
Like a text and face, like, I think this bus might not be stopping at all the stops. And she's like, what? She's like, well, no, but exit 18. It's like, we just passed 18.
Oh.
And like, there was a couple of us in the same boat, but another guy from Rat Drum was on the same bus. And he went up and asked, and he was like, no, it's going straight to Wexford. So,
why the fuck would he say yeah?
So I'm on the bus, stuck on my way to Wexford. I'm like, well, I get there at 7:30. It's like, well, I'll get the next train home. Next train is like 9:20. I'm like, all right.
Oh, my God.
Cut my losses. I'll ramble around Wexford.
I'll watch a movie.
Yeah, do something, you know what I mean? Get to the train station. They drop you at the train station in Wexford. And he's like, I'm like, there's a train at 9:20. He's like, yeah, that train's not going, though. Like, what do you mean? It's like, no, not doing it. I'm like, okay. So it's like a bus, and he's like, yeah, a bus will bring you to Gorey because you have to transfer at Gorey from Wexford normally.
How close were you at this point to calling me?
Here's what happened, right? So it was like he's probably settled into his evening routine at this point. He can't go and get me. So I was like, okay, bus. And he's like, yeah. And then probably get another bus from Gorey. I'm like, probably. He's like, well, we don't run the bus service. So, you're, it could be. And I'm like, okay. And the lad that was there from that drum as well, he's like, there's a air coach that brings you to Arklow. He's like, yeah, 8:30. I'm like, okay, cool. I'll do that. And I said to him, do you want to get a taxi from Arklow? Me and you. Never met this guy before in my life. And he's like, yeah, okay, yeah. So I went off. I found my zen. I was listening to my beloved Big Picture podcast. They were doing
all the Superman reviews.
I can take or leave that, but it was more. They were doing a movie draft live show in Chicago, and they have the video podcast thing. So I was able to just sit and watch them.
Nice.
Live my dream, and then got the bus to Arklow. Again,
right.
Got me there for about 10.
Okay, so it wasn't 8:30.
8:30 bus got me from Wexford. Got me to Arklow for about 10 o'clock.
An hour and a half. Where in
10 to
Wexford
10.
were you?
Wexford town. But it stops. Like we stopped it in a Scorty for
that's
how long.
far down.
So it's further than you think.
Yeah, it is.
And then got there and it was like, well, we'll get a taxi somewhere. And it was like,
no taxis here.
There's no on Google. It says there's a taxi company. At right at the library.
They also serve as a blinds installer. So
something like that. I was like, I think we passed the taxi rank, like the Hackney whatever. They used to have these shops where people would ring.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, well, that doesn't exist anymore. So I just rang the number, and he's like, where are you? And I was like, on Main Street in Arklow by the library. And he was like, okay, I'll come get you in like 10 minutes. And I'm like, how much is it like? Because we were looking up on Free Now. It was like 130 quid on Free Now.
To Rathdrum.
Yeah, which is like a 20-minute drive.
That's a lot.
And then it was like, your man was like 30 quid. I was like, great. Me and your man had taken 20 quid out. We're like, can't be more than 40. But it's just the scam that is Free Now.
Yeah.
So we're standing there, and then I don't know if you heard this rain last night at about 10. Comically, it was
really loud.
It was like something that I was like, well, you couldn't write this, and like luckily we were standing at the library, which has the kind of vestibule or whatever you call it, where
good word.
You can just like step in off it. I was like, started laughing. I was like, imagine we were like 20 feet down there, like this day just keeps getting worse and worse. Like your man shows up to pick us up, and he's like, "Oh boys," it's like, "Oh, thanks so much after arriving." Great. He's like, "Oh, geez, it saved you here from the rain." He's like, "Oh, you don't know the half of it." Start telling him the whole story, and he's like laughing his head off. He's like, "That's mental," and I was like, "Oh yeah, it is." It's like, "Oh, it's actually you got a funny story out of it." We're just driving along, and he's just like, brilliant, like to himself, chuckling away. And he's like, "Just like music, lads." And he's like, "Oh, this guy's a bit of a character, a bit of a sound guy or whatever." We're talking about Ozzy Osbourne passing away and stuff. And I wasn't really paying attention. The road we went, the like wooden bridge road.
Oh yeah.
So there's the one road to Rathdrum.
Yeah.
That goes either side. And I kind of looked away, and then I was like, "We're not on the road anymore. Like, where the fuck are we going?" And it was kind of one of those scenarios where it was like, we used to always say, this wouldn't be happening if I wasn't stoned.
Yeah.
Now, I wasn't stoned last night, but it was one of those things where it was
wouldn't
like,
be happening if you didn't already have that chain of ridiculous things.
I was like, where the fuck are we? Like in pitch black, and then I'm like looking on my phone, like we're moving away from Rathdrum. He's like, "Okay, lads, Ockram Village, whereabouts?" I was like, "No, Rathdrum Village." And like, "Rathdrum, oh Jesus, oh sorry boys," and it was like, okay. I was like, well, I felt like being like, we're in Ockram, so if you just go through Ockram, it's like 20 minutes to Rathdrum.
Yeah.
And no, he turned the taxi around, went back the way we came, and then back onto the main road. I'm like, okay, well, just get me home. And then he's like, "Do you like Leonard Cohen?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Fuck off.
And he's like, "Here, look at this." And he's like, "Give me a video of a song that he's doing." So like, I'm there, 11 o'clock at night, holding a YouTube video, like he's like, "And Antonio Banderas is dancing with that one sexy lady there," and like he's playing the tunes through that thing. I'm like, what is going on? What is going on in my life? Got home for 11:30.
Wow.
Got up to get the train this morning because I checked on Air and it's like, should be running fine.
Yeah.
It's like, it's not running, but we're running buses. Transfer. Yep. Went down there, a bunch of us, 30, 40 people.
Yeah.
No bus showed up.
What a fucking joke.
We all just had to trek back up the hill and then
make alternative arrangements.
Get the 9 o'clock train to work or whatever.
What the fuck? How that actually boils my piss. Terry.
Funny though, right?
Ain't funny.
Yeah.
It is funny.
Like I'm just stuck on this bus.
But you know one of those
like,
situations, yeah, where you're just like,
Custody wants out.
you know, like one of these, like, I am absolutely helpless in this
Yeah, it's like
situation.
just
here.
texting Faye, be like,
I'm depending on other people getting their shit together, and it does not seem like they do.
I know. And
You
like
know?
also like 2 kids are at home.
Yeah.
Faye was like, I'll put the kids in the car and come collect you. And then like hadn't heard from like 20 minutes. She's like, sorry, like Gus threw a wooden block at Bonnie's head. There's tears. I finally got them both asleep. I'm like, forget about me.
Yeah.
Also, I was like, I went and got a chipper, got like chips and a spice burger and a can of Club Orange.
Well,
real country.
Not the combination at all that I would
Yeah,
pick,
I
but
was,
it's still,
I was going for it, and it was lovely. It was a lovely thing.
You'd never have had it if you weren't dealing with all that other shit.
No.
You know what I mean?
And we're doing a radio show this week. I don't know if we mentioned that yet.
Mm-hmm.
As I was in the situation, like what songs or what is my state of mind, and I kept thinking about a song from Inside Llewyn Davis.
Ooh,
a song by Oscar Isaac and Marcus Mumford, and it's called "Hang Me, Oh Hang Me," and that's exactly what I felt like. So I hope you enjoy this track, folks. Felt good to get that off my chest.
I love it. And yes, as Terry said, you have figured out by now, but we're doing one of our patented radio shows.
Just sign off with a bang.
Just chill with us, listen to some music, a few tunes, good vibes.
You'll miss us when we're gone.
I'll tell you what.
You'll miss us?
When we're dead, you'll miss us. As they say.
Whoa.
Hey,
Yeah.
yo.
Hey,
But you know what's funny? Like at the same, that's horrendous. By the way,
Pretty funny, though.
I'd be fucking livid.
tell
And
you-
I'd be livid for days. In fact, I wouldn't even.
weirdly enough, like I was fuming at the time.
Oh,
and then it was
my
like once I
God.
was just strolling around Extra Town, I was like, this is actually kind of nice.
Yeah.
And like, even though like Faye's like, I'm just tidying up and I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, you do that. Like, I'll be home if and when.
It's
like,
different if they're like, we're having a nightmare.
Yeah,
Here. Where are you?
She
know?
can't say it though as well.
Yeah.
Like not to be bad, but it's like she knows I'm like stuck in an impossible
literally-
situation. Yeah, like
Yeah, you can't do
yeah, it's
anything.
like,
about
I'm
it.
sorry. Like they told me this, and like
Motherfucker. How do they just say that? Like, no, it's not running. And your whole day is completely thrown up. Like, no.
Minister for Transport.
Was there any warning that this was going to happen? No. But there's a vulnerable person. In
You got to adapt.
Greystones.
You got to adapt. I Ching, Darwin,
Yeah.
whatever.
But isn't it kind of one of those
It's a
situations?
little nod to the fact that we'll be signing off on our Patreon with the Tom Cruise, Jamie Foxx vehicle Collateral.
Yeah, we're going to be talking about that after this.
Yeah,
So,
you want to join up, now's the time, because you get no more content
Now is
for a
the
few
time.
months.
And frankly, if you want, well, you know what? No, if you've already signed up, you're good. But if you signed up now, you're all
What's
good.
that?
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, that's
Whatever.
business
we
talk.
don't need to let you.
Well,
down
you
the
got
ground.
anything going on?
It's funny. At the same time that you were bemoaning the rain, I was literally. It's so funny. There was a split screen. I was standing at my window with my hands on my hips, going, "Yeah, let it fucking rain," because I got my dad because he has obviously his very large estate in Mount Juliet.
Yeah.
But they have bugs and all that shit. And as you know, mosquitoes are a big issue for me, Terry. And they're fucking everywhere all over me. I'm not even going to get into it because
I don't actually mind the old mosquito
no,
bites, though.
Terry,
I
this
get-
is beyond. Like there's 3 on my hand there, but I can't tell you how itchy they are. But it's not just the here's the thing. It's not just the fucking mosquito bites. It's the waking up to them in your ear. And then, like,
Hey,
3 in the
Andy.
morning, I'm like, sorry, I turned the light on. I put my glasses on, wake up, get me fucking racket, turn on the light, and I'm going around the room. Where is it? Like, you never see it. Like, I'm 10 minutes walking around the room. Fuck's sake. And I just go back to bed. 10 minutes later, yeah. Like, it's bitten me 7 times on the arm. And then Joni will come in, like, there's one in my room. And then 2 hours later, there's one again. And I'm like, this is a fucking bad dream. So all this, but anyway, me dad.
Even in the spare house?
Yeah, worse there because I'm more exposed. You know what I mean?
Get the
But-
strips, no? They're like...
Well, my dad gave us something that he was using. It's like a mesh net thing to
Oh,
put
yeah.
on the window.
Thailand
oh,
style.
My God.
like,
Yeah. So I'm there when it was raining, and I'm like, "Fucking! I hope they drown the cunt."
Wash them away.
I'm like, but my only issue,
This city's a sewer, and these mosquitoes need to be washed away.
my only issue was that like I'm not killing them because I used to get the satisfaction of being like, yeah, you fucking. And here's what because this is real vindictive. This is how serial killers start, I think. Where it's like I'll zap them, but they're not sizzling enough for me. So I'll tap the little racket so they bounce around on the metal part. So I want to see the little light shoot out. You know what I mean? I'm using the word hate here about mosquitoes.
Andy, portrait of a serial killer.
Yeah, but this net, I tell you, I can just lie on top of the duvet in my underwear with the window wide open and not have to worry. It was an absolute.
You're a strange fellow.
No, I tell you, you have no idea. But do you remember that heat wave last week?
Do I ever?
Yeah, that was like a bad dream because we literally could not open the windows for 30 seconds. Mosquitoes would get in. So we're there.
How is there so many mosquitoes in Arklow?
I can't believe no one else is talking about this. Like, it's not an issue, even in Arklow.
Maybe it's I'm at the higher altitude. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
We get very little mosquitoes.
Oh, Terry, it's the bane of our summer. It's getting worse.
Fruit flies. A lot of fruit flies.
They're fine. I'd kill for fruit flies. But we had to have the window closed, and I'm waking up with like just sweat, like can't breathe.
And you sweat enough on a
as
good
you
day.
know.
Yeah.
So, oh my God, but this is an absolute game changer, this net. So I'm there at the window like, But, I mean, I really am kind of losing my mind with the whole thing. But
how you going to link a song to that one, huh?
Well, you'd be surprised, Terry. What have we got here? Smell you later? All right. Yeah, I got one.
Now, see, not to be a hog.
Oh, I got one.
Not to be a hog. Yeah. One of the Bruce Springsteen song I put on literally has a chorus going, let it rain, let it rain, let it rain.
No. Huh? I got a better one. I've got a Buffalo Springfield jam called Expecting to Fly. Like those mosquitoes were expecting to fly right onto my fucking bare skin.
Well, were they expecting them to?
They were expecting every night.
Okay.
Yeah, they were like, hey,
making
it's
a
fucking
racket
gold mine in this house. Let's go. We're expecting to fly.
We got a book called Ants in the Pants. It's all about ants interrupting a party being like, look at all these juicy asses we get to bite. So, I get you. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Enjoy Buffalo Springfield.
Yeah, and I will say before we start, this is it's one of my favourite Neil Young led songs, and it's a real kind of trippy, it's cool. Just listen.
I like it.
Just like not love. All right.
Yeah. Cooking.
That and there, I will say, if you like that one, folks, there is another one on that same album. There's Expecting to Fly, and there is...
what's the name of the album?
The album is Buffalo Springfield again, and there's another song called Broken Arrow, which is like it's like a mushroom trip.
You've put the two of them on our playlist before.
Have I? I wasn't sure.
Yeah, on the old Garbage Patrol.
That's my problem when we do these, is that I don't know what I've hit people before, or on the solo chats and jams, and I'm trying like...
Well, I tell you what, when I saw Tap Out with the Strokes, I'm like, the Strokes... again, and when I see that album cover, like this guy, all he ever puts on is that album, like, and it's not even, is this it? It's none of the,
No, well, that's too obvious.
Yeah, I know, but you're saying you think you're zagging, you're putting the same non-obvious songs on all the time.
This is my biggest fear, Terry. Can't believe I'm being called out like this. This is what I was worried about.
Last part of the season, can't hold that back.
Hey, speaking of, I hit you with a last minute thing there about an hour ago where I sent you a list of names.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
Can we try this?
Yeah, I don't have my phone beside me.
Okay. So, because I was listening to football cliches, my beloved football cliches.
They're on the list. I never listened to them.
They had a similar thing where, like, here's 10.
Did you make up these names?
I made up some of them. Okay. Some of them I did not. But here's a bunch. It's basically a bunch of random names, and I want you to tell me, or we can both pontificate over like what sort of career they would have in football, right? So the first one is Gary Cottering.
Played for Wigan when they're in Division 2 and like trying to get promoted. Not right, like the non-pacey right midfielder that has great technique but isn't really physical and like not very good at tackling. But you're like, but he's a good passer of the ball. But doesn't have a lot of
keeps the tempo.
Doesn't have a lot of other physical attributes. Like, your man's gone past him again. Like,
fucking Cottering.
Takes the corners and the free kicks. Like, he's banged it in there. 1 in 15.
See, I was also thinking a W team. I was thinking more West Brom. Like, more of a defender. Gary Cottering, centre back. You know what I mean? Quite physical. That's what I was thinking. I think they both work though. Yeah. Dean Rudgewell.
Now he's a centre half if I ever heard one. Bolton Wanderers. Bolton Wanderers.
Barclays area.
Yeah, he's like in the Sam Allardyce team he's playing like beside Ivan Campo.
Yeah.
And you're like, these two guys. It's like one of them was like, I played for Real Madrid 2 years ago. It's like, I came up from South End on the promotion tour. Like,
yeah, South End. Yeah. That's the one. All right, Vitor Cordero. Where does that take you? I'm thinking of a Fulham winger.
Okay.
You know,
What?
Very inconsistent though.
Yeah.
Like an absolute like bosses the 1 in 10 games, but they're just not. They're disappointed. They don't see more of that from him.
Yeah. Who's the guy that used to play for Everton? Mirelas. Kind of like that mold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's capable of having a world class performance.
It's like he got a big move to Italy, and it's like
never worked out for him.
He's like hasn't been heard from in 18 months.
All right, another one.
Too much pasta.
Tommy, no, that's a bit too obvious. Reece Lamberton. Now he's got to be on the flanks with a name like that.
Do you think so?
Yeah, Reece Lamberton.
I have him
made for speed.
I have him as one of these like Arsenal youth team players that like comes up and has like 2 good games. You're like, he's the next big thing. Pacey fullback, and it's like, where is he now? You know,
he's playing for Stockport.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
all right. I'll give you 2 more. Mehmet Kargin.
Okay, so Turkish, right? Who signed a lot of Turkish players?
I want to say Everton again.
I'm gonna say I was thinking Everton or Wigan again. Like
Mehmet Kargin is a striker, possibly.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Not very good one. None of these names inspire confidence.
No,
me, you know,
and I think that's the fun of it.
Yeah.
It's like they're not. Okay, I got one more. Sven Rensgaard.
Liverpool centre mid signed under Roy Hodgson for like 5 million to replace Xabi Alonso, who went for 30 million or whatever. You know, like somebody's like, don't worry, we've got the next jewel in the from the Mediterranean. Or from
he had 9 starts before being shipped out on loan to Brighton.
Shipped out on loan to like Midtjylland or something like that. Like, you know,
like, but I just love the lore of like players' names. Do you know what I mean? Because there's certain names that like don't lend themselves well to football, but there's some where you're just like, oh yeah, that's a footballer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But let me hit you with one more, and then we'll move on. Sebastian Mieres.
Don't know why. It reminds me of like somebody like Chelsea would have signed, like in the like late 90s, early 2000s. Like, remember they had like Mario Stanic, and they signed like. Not Good Johnson, but they had another striker.
Torandre Flo.
Yeah, kind of like, you know what I mean? He was good.
He was good.
But it was kind of that mold of like, I've unearthed this, you know, gem from Europe. It's like
no one's heard of.
Yeah, it's like, ooh, like Football Manager, I want to buy this guy, you know? Like
one good season, and then again.
End up a Liverpool. Did Morelos go Chelsea-Liverpool or Liverpool-Chelsea?
Liverpool-Chelsea, I think. Yeah, which is
thug that he was.
Hey, I have I got some good news.
Yes.
For my 40th birthday last week, my brother of mine, that old son of a bitch, was able to bag tickets to the big Oasis
day.
gig,
Yeah.
In I was going to say Lansdowne.
Kroger.
In Kroger. So I'm very excited.
Are you standing or are you seated?
I think I see it, which is
depends how long they play for.
I mean, it's a good long. Here, how about this, Terry? Right? As if I couldn't. Like, this is as if I wrote the set list and order. Let me hit you with the first 4 songs, right?
Hello.
Yeah, you better believe it, right? But that's not that obvious because that's not a big hit, like, you know what I mean? But I get it. Like, it's Hello. It's the first one, right? Hello, straight into Acquiesce, right? So you got 2. I mean, straight away, you're
good stuff.
You're crying by the end of the second.
I mean,
one,
you
right?
are. It's all
Then,
good stuff.
Then you go straight from that into Morning Glory. All your dreams are made.
Yeah, that one never really did it for me. Like, to be honest, like,
that's fucking such a banger. Then you go from that to Some Might Say.
Great tune.
They're the first 4.
Yeah. Yeah, but then that's great. But like, he's blown his load already, and then it's like, oh, for like minute 40, we're gonna go into a little sojourn into BDI for half an hour.
No, they
like,
don't though.
Oh,
They don't though.
Oh, they did not know.
It's an Oasis gig.
Yeah,
so sometimes, so then
I've
seen the set
I
list.
guarantee you, he's gonna fit one or two of them in.
They don't.
Okay,
Absolutely not. Noel's not going to have BDI songs at an Oasis gig.
you'd be
You're
surprised.
laughing, John.
All right. Hey, in honor
I'm
of
very
that
excited.
though,
Yeah.
I put a song on a Britpop song on the playlist. One that really
why?
because it's incredible pop song. One of the absolute,
I was like,
one of the absolute greats.
I'll tell
And
you right now.
I feel like I'm trolling a little bit, but I do love it genuinely. So,
I feel like you're trolling too. I actively hate this
how
song.
do you hate this song? They're by a very underrated band, I think, and I heard they were fantastic when they played here recently enough. It was May, maybe they played. Talking about Supergrass.
What song could it be?
I mean, they got a few, but
Do they?
Yeah, of course.
Do they? Though?
This is the big one, and we're feeling all right, folks.
Do you know?
Better than anything Oasis ever did.
Well, I know you also don't. You don't believe that.
I mean,
You actually probably do. Actually,
no, I don't. But I think it's incredible. I think it just in terms of pure pop music.
I think the problem is that it's been overplayed so much.
Has it though?
Oh yeah,
Really?
When it came out, especially.
Yeah, but like that was 30 years ago.
It's like
That was 30 years ago, Andy.
yeah, but I kind of feel like I wouldn't compare it to Wonderwall. Like it is, if you
Better
listen
than
to it in
Wonderwall, like.
isolation,
It is better than Wonderwall. You can agree with that.
I would give the unpopular opinion that it is better than Wonderwall because I don't like Wonderwall at all.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm with you.
and I don't hear, and I'll tell you,
You're not getting too much pushback around the house.
I don't hear anyone else saying that. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills
Yeah, I mean,
with Wonderwall. I don't think it's good at all.
Like of their big songs, it's near the bottom, I would say.
Yeah, I would not have it in my top 50 Oasis songs.
Yeah, I'd be
know what I
with
mean?
you on that. Like,
I'd have B-sides. I'd have stuff from fucking Standing on the Shoulders of Giants ahead of that.
no, you didn't. No, you didn't. Hey,
yeah.
I sent you something. Did you watch it?
Is this the Collateral thing?
No. We'll talk about that when we're talking about Collateral. I sent you something else to watch. A link.
What else you sent me?
The TV show. Channel Zero.
What? You didn't send me that.
I sent you something. I said and I left your voice note being like, you and Kerry might like this. It's a TV show, 45 minutes on Amazon.
Oh yeah, but you didn't send me something
I sent you a link to watch it.
to the whole TV show.
Yeah.
No, I didn't watch
Okay.
it. No.
great. No, just
I thought you were talking about like a clip or something.
no. I sent you a link. Just I think you would dig it.
I said it to Kerry.
And what you say?
I said it's like a running joke now where I'm like
Terry tell you that? Did he?
yeah, she goes,
I'm
where'd
looking
you hear
over
about
her
this?
too.
Where'd you hear about this? And it's like Terry, and like before I finished the next sentence, she's like, pass. Like,
This
but,
one is like something.
But I knew
yeah.
no, we were going to watch this one.
This is something that like particularly I'm like, oh, Andy and Kerry would like this.
I know when you
know-
hit me with it, like you and Kerry would like
A
this.
sci-fi channel show. Sci-fi, Andy. SYFY.
Do you know? And I was only having the discussion with her yesterday. I was like, you don't like anything that's not sci-fi or horror. And I was like, what would you give Goodfellas say out of 5? She's like 3 stars. I was like, what are we fucking doing here?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah. 3 stars.
I mean, fuck. She's like, it's the best of the mafia movies. I'll say that. I was like,
she's right, but like,
it's right.
Yeah.
It's true, but you shouldn't say
Yeah,
it.
not like that.
But I was like, you actually exclusively only are gushing about horror and sci-fi. So I should have actually stuck it on.
So the premise of the show, and you can use this to set. Maybe she mightn't be.
No, she would.
Yeah, it's about a guy who's a child psychologist who moves back to his hometown in Ohio because there was like 5 murders when he was a kid of his childhood friends, or they went missing while he was there, and his twin brother also went missing and was never found, right?
Yeah.
So he kind of he's having these nightmares and he moves back because he thinks he needs to kind of solve it or whatever. And when he moves back, he goes to dinner with a bunch of his old friends that he grew up with. One of them's the chief of police now, and his wife, and he's like, maybe you could talk to my child. She's acting a bit weird. And then he goes into this room and she's like watching this program. It's called like Candle Cove, and it's a bunch of puppets really weird puppets.
Ooh.
And it's like, oh, mateys or whatever, you know, really unnerving. And it's like, we have to go to Bravery Cave. You can't leave without me. You know, the boat is talking, like real unsettling. And then he comes out and he's like, do you guys remember that show Candle Cove? And they're like, yeah, of course. You know, it aired for 2 months only in 1988. And it's like, that's when the killings happened. And then it stopped. He's like, your daughter was watching. It's like, that's impossible. It's never been seen again or anything like that. And like this show starts coming back on around the TV. But it was on like a dead channel. It was on Channel 0. And it just intermittently would pop up. And then everybody starts acting real weird. A lot of weird shit starts happening. That. It's good, man. I think you would like it.
I think I would too. I actually forgot all about it because we were planning on watching it. What's it called again?
Channel 0. And it's like, there's an anthology. It's like American Horror Story. So it's like each season is a different story.
What's it on?
It's on Amazon.
Okay.
I sent you the link. Go into our WhatsApp chat. Click on the links tab. You'll see.
There's a links tab?
Yeah. Links, media, chat. You didn't know this?
No.
In our WhatsApp thing. Your buddy from the assassination of Jesse James by the coward Robert Ford, Paul Schneider, is the star. He was the guy that got in.
Sometimes things just get. See, you send me so much that sometimes
I've been cutting back.
You have actually been.
I've been.
I appreciate that.
Cutting back.
Yeah, I appreciate
big
that.
Big time.
I noticed you didn't respond to my thing that I sent you.
What did you send me?
I finally say, you know what? It's all one way. I sent you Busta Rhymes and the Super Mario 64 theme tune.
You did.
And that was fucking great. And I thought, you know what? I was like, I'm not going to send this
guy.
to. And I was like, no, I'll send it to Terry. He will appreciate it. It's
what
not
was
normally
that on Twitter? Insta?
Insta, yeah.
Insta's the
we
one.
We don't normally send stuff on Insta.
Insta's the one where you're like, it's a black hole that I'm like, anybody sends me something on Instagram, and if you message me or something on Instagram, if I don't respond to you, I'm very sorry.
Or if you message the pod and
it's
viewed and you
I don't have access to that anymore, Andy.
Do you not?
No.
Really?
Yeah. Won't let me in.
I don't believe you.
Won't let me in.
I don't believe you because I'll tell you why I don't believe you. I don't mean to call you out, but I don't believe you because I'll put up a post and I'll be like, no one's interacted with that. It's been 2 hours, and then because there's no notifications because someone has been in to see. And the notifications have been up by the other person.
I guarantee
I'm like,
it.
No one's liked it. I was like, it's got 9 likes.
It's been months. It's been months. Yeah. I don't get any of the notifications anymore.
Okay. Yeah.
I got locked out, and then I was like, you know what?
Corrected.
I'm free. Because I would always be like, I wonder what that video is doing.
Yeah.
And now I'll go in and check as an outsider. 5,000 views. Nice.
Okay.
All right.
I came in hot there.
You got a song for us?
Yeah. I got one. The Strokes. Now, look, I actually didn't realise that I had 2 Strokes songs. And I had a third at one point. I'm just trying, you know what? I'm just trying to... Because here's the problem. I'm trying to hit people with songs that are good, but
Just good, not great?
Well, this is a great one. But it's like, otherwise I would just go with pop punk or put Angels and Airwaves on, and no one wants to hear that. You know
right.
What I mean?
Nobody wants to hear it.
Exactly. Yeah. So I'm talking your language now, you know what I mean? I was like, Terry likes Strokes. This one's called Why Are Sundays So Depressing? And
that's one you
brilliant.
actually haven't put on before, and
Boom.
I enjoyed listening to it.
Boom.
So you guys enjoy it too.
Yeah. Son of a bitch. All right.
Yeah.
I fucking love that one. Anyway, great album, and every song on it is a banger. It's their latest, well, not the latest, like 5 years ago, the new Abnormal, but it's brilliant. Anyway.
Yeah, is Brooklyn Bridge to chorus?
You better believe it.
That's a good tune.
There are genuinely maybe one song's not great, but the rest are absolute bangers.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Terry, I'm going to get our plugs in here.
Yeah, before we wrap it up, I would just like to say a big thank you to everybody who's been listening the last while, and it's just the two of us here. Speaking into the void, it feels like sometimes, and then to get some interaction back off you lovely people, it really warms the cockles of our heart. Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna miss recording.
I'm trying to not think about it, to be honest, because it's a real oasis. I feel, pardon the expression. Some might say it's a real oasis in the week, guys. What I mean is, like, you know. For me personally, I have family, obviously, and work and all that, and that's great and all this, but the actual bro time that I get with Terry, not that we're bros, well, we are bros, but not like lads, you know what I mean? But it's really it's a real highlight of the week to do it. I love putting it out. I love editing it. I love putting the clips out. I love hearing people like getting feedback on what and like every time you give us feedback, whether it's on the Patreon or a message, we always send to each other to show
Isn't
each
that
other.
great,
Hey,
huh?
look at that, and it always makes our day.
Yeah.
Whatever is said, it always makes your day. So really appreciate it, and
Particularly that guy who called me out on my molten shit take.
that was good.
Really made my day.
I don't think he even listens to
Yeah,
it.
great.
It's just
Yeah.
popped up on his thing. But so the plan is that I'm gonna have this baby, and well, not me.
You'll be there.
My work is done.
You'll be there.
Yeah, I'll be there. And in a couple of months, as per the last time, and possibly the time before that.
Well, yeah, we would have been recording, I guess.
Yeah,
Not
Bonnie.
as regularly when you had Joni, but
One Bonnie though.
Bonnie, yeah, we took
So
about
that's-
a
it's the only
month
time
or
to
2
take a break,
months.
really.
Yeah, as
You
kids.
So yeah, but thank you very much. And hey,
We'll keep you posted with updates. You know what? We might even do the old occasional solo pod every now and again.
yeah,
You know.
I'm gonna try actually and get a few in.
Good.
And if you're thinking, lads, I'm only getting into this, fear not, because patreon.com/what's so great about, or the link in our Instagram bio, you will find hundreds upon hundreds of, frankly, our best stuff, and access to a bunch of mini series that we did. Want to know our take on the MCU? Want to know what we think about Ryan Gosling? 90s action? Big Willie's flops, aka Will Smith's bad movies, heist movies, the movies of
Tony Scott.
Tony Scott, all the stuff that you couldn't hear on the main feed, which is what we call this show. You can find it on the Patreon. You'll find video podcasts, solo podcasts. You'll find a bunch of our top fives, music episodes, movie episodes. Just everything is there, and it's only for like a $5 a month. So I mean, we're literally losing money. You know.
Now,
Figure-
Andy.
Yeah.
Question for you.
Yeah, Derek.
How much did the Oasis tickets go for in the end, roughly?
I don't know.
Say 150.
€150.
Well, if you can't give me a rating review, now you can do me something else even more better.
Surprise me in rehearsal.
And give me a rating or review now. Andy, your Oasis tickets you just told me cost €150. But I don't want a 150-star review.
No.
I want a 5-star review.
How does he do it? I'm actually flabbergasted.
Yeah,
I mean, I didn't know I was going to be involved in the
Yeah.
bit at this point.
Last one.
But,
Can't back.
yeah, please give us a
We know,
review. It
we
helps.
know.
It helps us grow the
Hey,
pod.
guess what's out this weekend on Netflix?
Oh, I'm kind of in the middle of
Happy Gilmore 2.
it. I know. I was only thinking that. Like, I can't believe Happy
one more
Gilmore
week.
is being released.
We come back next week.
No,
We just do it.
But
Break in here.
But yeah, do you know what we should do? No,
Sure.
we should do, Terry.
A watch along
A watch along. Well, no, I was going to
over
say
Zoom.
yeah, or just send a bunch of voice notes.
Oh
a
yeah,
video.
okay.
thing.
We could watch
and then
it.
we could put a pod together based on our voice messages. or
All
something.
right.
You know what I mean? Something like that.
Okay, that's good. I think we could do that. Faye will not want to watch this with me, so I could
No.
carve out the time
Kerry will
to
also.
watch this, and like I could even be like at minute 2, like pause and be like, "Okay, so Andy, I'm 2 minutes into this thing, and oh boy, this is rough." Or hey, okay, yeah,
There we
we'll
go.
do
something like that.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, keep your
Um,
SOBs happy.
But until then, catch us on the Patreon, or we'll catch you on the flip. Terry?
Yeah.
He's dead!